Good morning, everyone. We are the Group 3 reporters, and our topic is government laws, policies, plans, and projects pertaining to science and technology. Here are the objectives of our report. First is describe the science and technology environment from 1986 to 2016. Second one is identify government laws, policies, plans, and projects pertaining to the science and technology. Third one is have a glimpse of the status of science and technology and plans for its development under President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. And lastly, appraise their contribution to the development of science and technology. Introduction. The role that science and technology has played improving the life and conditions of people in the world is vivid. Because the Philippines is a developing country, the status of science and technology in our country is still below par when compared with countries like Japan and USA. So, science and technology significantly improve global life, but the Philippines status is below Japan and USA. Enacting more laws and strengthening existing ones is a crucial for improving research development. Next is science and technology environment from 1986 to 2016. President Corazon Juanco Aquino emphasized the importance of science and technology in achieving economic progress. She helped establish the Department of Science and Technology, or DOST, which formulated the Science and Technology Master Plan in 1991 to 2000. At the time, the Philippines aimed to be newly industrialized country. So, President Aquino emphasized science and technology's role in economic progress, establishing the Department of Science and Technology, or DOST, and aiming for a newly industrialized country. Next is Presidents Fidel Ramos and Gloria Macapagal Arroyo implemented policies to improve the sector, including incentives for inventors and scholarships, and promoted technological entrepreneurship under the Medium-Term Development Plan from 2004 to 2010. President Fidel Ramos and Gloria Macapagal Arroyo implemented policies to improve the sector, including incentives for inventors and scholarship, and promoted technological entrepreneurship. While harmonized agenda for science and technology, which was presented to President Benigno Aquino in 2014, focused on two important issues: inclusive growth and disaster risk reduction. The most recent National Science and Technology Plan from 2002 to 2020 is primarily concerned with fostering technological self-reliance. To tackle these problems, crucial technologies have been created such as remote sensing, microsatellites, and LiDAR processing. Since 1958, Congress has enacted several laws to enhance science and technology, including research development through various legislations. RA 2067, Science Act of 1958, an act to integrate, coordinate, and intensify scientific and technological research and development, faster invention, to provide funds, therefore, and for other purposes. The Science Act of 1958 aims to integrate and coordinate scientific and technological research, provide funds for research, and amend to National Science Development Board. Next is Presidential Decree number 49 since 1972 established the Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical and Astronomical Services, or PAGASA. Its function was provide environmental protection and to utilize scientific knowledge to ensure the safety of the people. Presidential Decree number 334 since 1973 created the Philippine National Oil Company to promote industrial and economic development through effective and efficient use of energy resources. The Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical and Astronomical Services, or PAGASA, was established in 1972 for environmental protection and safety. RA 9367, or Biofuels Act of 2006, an act to direct the use of biofuels, establishing for this purpose the Biofuel Program, appropriating funds therefore and for other purposes. The Biofuels Act of 2006 directs the use of biofuels, establishes the biofuel program, and allocates funds for various purposes. Next one is the RA 9513, or the Renewable Act of 2008, was passed by Congress to accelerate the development of the country's renewable energy resources by providing fiscal and non-fiscal incentives to private investors and equipment manufacturers, fabricators, and suppliers. The Renewable Act of 2008 aims to boost renewable energy development through incentives for private investors and equipment manufacturers. The Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012 defines cybercrime, provides prevention and punishment measures, and expands the science and technology scholarship program. RA 10612, an act expanding the coverage of the Science and Technology Scholarship Program and strengthening the teaching of science and mathematics in secondary schools and for other purposes. In 1989, the Prudential Task Force, including the Department of Science and Technology, Agriculture, Trade, Industry, Transportation and Communication, and Public Resources Advisors, submitted a plan to the President focusing on 15 leading industrial sectors: aquaculture, marine, fisheries, forestry, natural resources, process industry, food, energy, transportation, construction, information technology, electronics, and pharmaceuticals. And that's my topic, and this is Dave Artran Perez from Group 3. The next will be reported by Mr. Kenneth John Palingkod, followed by Miss Joy Sinesa, and last will be reported by Mr. Armando Licut Jr. Thank you.
National Science and Technology Plan, NSTP 2002-2020. Driven primarily by these guiding ideas outlined in the NSTP Department of Science and Technology, has continued to task with developing S&T policies programs and project in support of national development priorities. By 2004, S&T will be made as an intentional contribution to the improvement of national competitiveness and productivity, as well as the resolution of urgent issues. By 2010, Philippines will have established strong S&T culture, crave and achieve for itself, and become a global leader in the provision and application of knowledge in a few chosen fields of science and technology. The Philippines will have produced a wide of highly technological advanced, globally competitive goods and service of by to 2020. The Department of Science and Technology is responsible for developing science and technology policies and programs to support national development priorities. By 2004, S&T will improve competitiveness, productivity, and resolve urgent issues. By 2010, the Philippines aims to establish a strong S&T culture and produce advanced goods and service. The 12 priority areas for C&T development area. Number 1. Agricultural, forestry, and natural resources. The sectors involve the cultivation of crops, management of forests, and cultivation or natural resources sustainability, the essential for food production, environmental conservation, and economic development. Health and medical service. The field focuses on promoting and maintaining health, preventing disease, and providing medical care to individuals and encompasses a wide range of service from primary health care and specialized medical treatments. Biotechnology involves the use of biological system and organism to develop products and technologies. It has application in medicine, agriculture, environmental protection, and various industries. Information and communication technology encompasses technology for communication, data management, and information processing to include computers, software, networks, and telecommunication, driving innovation and connectivity in modern society. Microelectronics deals with the science of manufacture of small electronic components of circuits. It's a fundamental the development of electronic device, such as integrated circuits and microprocessors and sensors. Material science and engineering. This field focuses on the study of materials and their properties and development new materials for various application. It plays a vital role in advancing technology, manufacturing, and infrastructure. Earth and Marine Service. Earth and Marine Service involve the study and management of Earth's resources, environmental conservation, marine ecosystem, and geological process. Fisheries and aquaculture. Fisheries and aquaculture involve the cultivation and harvesting of fish and another aquatic organism of food, restriction, and conservation purpose. Environmental. The environmental sector focuses on the conservation and protection of natural resources, biodiversity, and ecosystem, and addresses issues such as pollution, climate change, and sustainable development. Nature disaster mitigation. The field involves strategies and measures to reduce the impact of natural disaster, just as earthquakes, hurricanes, floods, and wildfires, on communities and infrastructure. Energy. The energy sector encompasses the production, distribution, and utilization of energy resources, including the fossil, renewable energy, and nuclear power to meet the world's energy needs. Manufacturing and service engineering. This field involves the design, development, and optimization of manufacturing process and service to improve efficiency, quality, and productivity in various industry.
The status of science and technology by plans for development under President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. The Duterte administration reaffirmed its education of the fields of innovation, technology, and science. This was articulated in the Department of Science and Technology that increased budget. Benjamin E. Diokno, the budget secretary, gave an address on behalf of President Duterte at the start of National Science and Technology Week 2017. According to him, that budget has increased fourfold in the past 7 years, going from 50 billion in 2010 to 108 billion in 2017. During the same time period, the budget for research and development increased by almost 6 months, rising from 1 billion in 2009 to 5.8 billion in 2017. This was relayed in the remarks during the National Science and Technology Week celebration on July 17 at the World Trade Center in Pasay City. During the administration pledged its commitment to science, Technology and Innovation through the quadruple during increase for the Department of Science and Technology. Thus, the President Duterte announced the budget a quadruple from 50 billion in 2010 to 100 billion in 2017, with research development spending growing early six six times. Then major accomplishment of Duterte administration. The 10 the 10-point economic agenda promotes science, technology, and creative arts, enhance innovation, and self-sustaining inclusive development. The Secretary for NATO de la Peña allocated 10% of budget for technology transfer, generating 1,000 new intellectual properties in a 1 year. Expansion of the Philippine Space Technology Program, research into new space frontiers. The 2016 launch of the Diwata, a satellite, was created by Filipino scientists with training in Japan. 2018 will see the launch of the Diwata 2, which will change national monitoring capacity. Another group of Filipino scientists created this other industry that could benefit from this space technology include agriculture and catastrophe preparedness. There will soon the memorandum of understanding between Philippines and Russia for space program. The Philippine Space Technology Program, supported by Russia and launched Diwata and Diwata 2 satellite, and changing its cap- capabilities for monitoring and utilizing space technology in agriculture disaster prepared. The memorandum of agreement is expected soon. On June 15, 2018, the President signed Republic Act 1163-5, an act institutionalizing the Balik Scientist Program into the law. More initiative will be provided by by this law to returning Filipino scientists, engineers, innovators, and specialists who would share their knowledge with the nation. Republic Act 1165, signed by the President on June 15, 2018, provides increased incentives to Filipinos, expert scientists, inventors, and engineers who return share their expertise in the country. The Nation Telecommunication Commission, the Department of Information Communication Technology and Telecommunication providers have decided to transize voice call rates at 2.50. The Department of Information and Communication Technology and National Telecommunication Commission have agreed standard voice call charge to 2.50. Then, regarding whether the Department of Science and Technology created 271 new weather stations across the nation. Additionally, the Zamboanga Doppler weather radar system was set there. The Department of Science and Technology was established 271 new weather stations nationwide and established the Zamboanga Doppler weather radar system. That's all.
4. Phase and order. The administration made efforts to address crime and maintain peace and order. They launched the anti-illegal drugs campaign, which aimed to combat the drug problem and the country. This also proceed on strengthening law enforcement agencies and improving the justice system. 5. Ends of doing business. The administration implement reforms to improve the ease to doing business in the country. These include streamlining process, reducing red tape, and implementing online system for government transaction. This effort to attract more investment and promote economic growth. Thank you. 5. Ends of doing business. The administration implement reforms to improve the ease to doing business in the country. These include streamlining process, reducing red tape, and implementing online system for government transaction. This effort to attract more investment and promote economic growth. Thank you. 3. Social service. The administration prioritizes social service, particularly in areas of health and education. They implement the Universal Health Care Act, which to provide all Filipinos with access to quality healthcare service. They also encourage the budget for education, focusing on improving facilities and prevailing free college education taught the universal access to quality 13 Education Act. 2. Tax reform. The tax reform acceleration inclusion train was implemented to simplify the tax system and generate additional funds for infrastructure project and social service. It's aiming to make the tax system more progressive and equitable. Once again, this is Armando Licot Jr. and we are the Group 3. Thank you.